Finally, we are back to real football. I'm super excited. Game week 13 is right around the corner, and I'm going to preview it in this video, showing you all the different players you need to look out for and you may need to consider having in the future in FPL. We'll get right through to it. Stay tuned to the end and be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications so you don't miss any more FPL content from me. Now let's get into it. Looking at the fixtures for game week 13, I think these fixtures are really hard to call because all the teams of similar qualities are playing against each other. All the good teams are playing each other, and all the not so good teams are playing each other as well, in my opinion. So yeah, it's really hard to decipher. There is no clear, how should I say it? Clear favorite of any fixture. So yeah, it's really hard to say, really. I know Newcastle have a very good record at home against Chelsea, so I'm kind of looking at that being maybe, but you know, it's hard to say. Bournemouth could come out on top against Sheffield. I would say Brighton have a decent fixture, but a lot of their players are either injured or being rotated, so that's not ideal. So yeah, it's very hard to call. I would not be surprised if it's a very low scoring game week in game week 13. So yeah, we'll just have to see about it. So according to this tweet, Mitoma is definitely going to be out for game week 13 and probably for some more game weeks after. So those of you that own him definitely have to get him out of your teams. And who should you really go for? Honestly, it is hard to say because there are so many great options. You could go with Bowen if you don't own him. You could go with Diaby. You could go with Hwang Yi-chan. You can go with, I don't know, there's just so many options. And Burmo, obviously. Very, very good options. But yeah, if you have Mitoma, you should probably get out of him and choose someone else. If I had to choose one, I'd probably choose Burmo. Well, if I didn't own him already. So yeah, even though he's got a hard fixture, but the game week fixtures after look really nice. So he's a player that I would probably target if I needed to replace Mitoma. So Jarrod Bowen has appeared to have picked up an injury on international duty. That's not ideal. As an owner of Bowen myself, am I too concerned about Bowen's injury? Honestly, absolutely no chance. I am not concerned about Jarrod Bowen's injury at all for a couple of reasons. One, the noise out of the England camp is just that the injury is very minor, and then him leaving the camp was very precautionary, so not too concerned about that. And secondly, if you look at his career injury history, he really has not been injured at all in his career. He seems to always play, always pushes through it, and yeah, so really not concerned. So, and yeah, you shouldn't be concerned about Jarrod Bowen either. If you have him, keep him in your team. If you don't have him already and you need a transfer, you can definitely consider bringing him in. The forwards options for game week 13 don't look ideal because they all have tough fixtures. But if there was one forward I would consider bringing in, it would definitely be Solanke because he's playing Sheffield away and the fixtures upcoming look pretty decent. So, but you know, you just got to adjust. Like, are Bournemouth going to do better? They got a good win against Newcastle at home, very good win, but will that continue in the coming weeks? We have to find out. So if you are looking to bring him in, I'm not mad at the idea. I'm definitely going to be looking at it for myself, but for this game week, for my team, I think it's a bit too early. I need to get some more info because he has scored 6 goals this season, which is very good, but he's not very consistent about it. So yeah, well, for me, I'm just going to wait and see if he continues to perform. Then if he does, I might consider bringing him in, but for now, I'm going to stay put. If you guys want to bring him in, I'm not mad at the idea because Sheffield away is a very easy fixture, so no issues there. Should you get rid of Son because of the Maddison injury? Honestly, I probably wouldn't, to be honest, because yeah, it's not ideal that Maddison's out, and also the defenders of Spurs, Van de Ven, players like that, they're out. Udogie's out. Not ideal, but I don't feel like it's really enough to justify getting rid of Son, especially because, like I said, the fixtures aren't that nice, and Son playing number 9, he's been very good this season, so I would give him the benefit of the doubt to continue performing unless shown otherwise. I don't feel the need to get rid of him, and I don't feel the need of any of you to get rid of him, or if you want to consider bringing him in, I would tend to hold off on it, just to wait and see. If your performance, bring him in. If he doesn't perform, then go for someone else. So those are just some of my thoughts and concerns about some of the players heading into Game Week 13. This is how my team is currently looking. I'm kind of okay with it, to be honest. And it's the first Game Week in a while that I'm considering not using a transfer. I have not used a transfer in this international break yet. Because, you know, it's just so hard to tell, like I've gone over throughout this video. It's so hard to tell because the fixtures aren't that great. So, you know, if I don't really see a player of value that can at least do well for this game week and beyond, then I'm not going to make a transfer. So very, very likely that I will roll with this team and see how it does. I think it's a very solid team. You know, it's the players that are in my team are performing still to a degree. So yeah, not much change to be needed there. Like I said, not worried about the Bowen injury nor the Holland injury. I do feel like he'll play because he's just a robot. So we'll see about that. Do I play Darwin? We'll see. I'll think about it at the deadline. And yeah, captaincy is very hard this week. I really don't know. But, you know, if I really don't know, I'm just going to play the safe option and captain Holland because, like I said, he is a robot and seems to score at any given moment. So yeah, Holland, for now, at least, will be my captain. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. FPL is back. I'm so super excited. So the FPL content will continue rolling out. So be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit those notifications so you don't miss any more FPL content from me, and follow me on the socials as well. The links are down below in the description. Until the next video, see ya!